on Tuesday. And man, I hope some of you guys are gonna be happy and some of you are gonna be sad. But hey, it is what it is, man. So I'm glad you guys are tuned in to the station. This is Leafofvitalessentials. I'm your boy Surrender Man, and we're gonna hit you in the head with a good topic today. Why is detoxifying or detoxing considered or should be considered your first aid? Stay tuned. All right, man. It's your boy, man. It's your boy Surrender, man. So again, we're in the building, man. We're glad to be here. We're glad you guys are tuned in. Um, we just wanted to kind of cover a quick video of why detoxing. Why are we pushing detoxing so much here lately? And there's some real pertinent information on why you want to consider detoxifying as being one of the first aid methods to whatever you got going on. When the body is giving you the signs that it's tired or that is weak or that is bloated or that is cramping or you're starting to get pains in the back and the head and the legs and the arms and sensations and all these different things that we probably ignore until they get to a point where we can't ignore, right? And when we get to the point where we can't ignore them, then it automatically makes us feel as though we need to take up some of the most extreme methods in order to turn the tide on the situation or the condition. So it makes sense that a lot of us wait so long to where we're so sick and we're so hurting and we're so in discomfort that taking a pill or doing surgery, it seems quite feasible at this particular point. So by any means, are we not saying that the modern day medicine should just be totally circumvented, right? Surgeries and all of that stuff has its place. It has its place. But honestly, I believe that surgery and pills with all of these different, side effects and very strong that hurt a liver in order to keep a kidney or will hurt a kidney in order to keep a colon. I think that some of those things are just they're just not good, man. I mean, if you can't totally cure, you can't totally heal the body, then you shouldn't put anything to devastate one thing in order to build up another, because you're still going to have issues. All right. So, with that being said, we got to understand that we've been duped. We've been duped and we've been lied to from everything from health to wealth, pretty much. I mean, we've been kind of herded into life with employee mentality. That's the first thing, right? So everything that we do, we've been kind of cultivated to be employees of some sort, right? So even if you are a person who went to college or you have degrees, you're just being taught to be one of the best workers, but nonetheless, you're still being taught to be an employee. Okay. So they rob you of your wealth in that sense, that they keep you at a level of just knowing how to be the best at something at a particular subpar level, right? And then on the health thing, they herd you into convenience, right? And you want food fast and you want it now. And so they herd you into that type of eating, to that type of dieting, to that type of lifestyle to where you're trying to eat stuff quick because you're at lunch or you're trying to figure out dinner and you don't know what to cook for dinner and you don't want to be cooking dinner all night because you were just at work for 8 hours. So as you can see, because of this herding into the employee lifestyle, we don't necessarily have the time allotted to find the right foods, and we don't have the right amount of funds that's needed to purchase the right foods. So as you can see that once you're duped in wealth, you're pretty much imprisoned to a certain type of health that you're going to be having. So wealth and health are connected, and they lied to us, and they're giving us processed information or synthetic information in both areas. And both areas are formulated to keep us unhealthy as well as unwealthy. And look at these two things. This is unhealth and unwealth but not necessarily just in the physical body or in your finances. This is unhealthy, which means a lack of knowledge. You got a lack of knowledge of what you should be eating, a lack of knowledge of how much nutrients and vitamins should be in your food, and then you have a lack of knowledge of wealth. You have a lack of knowledge of how to obtain wealth, right? Where wealth is at and how wealth is accumulated, right? So they provide us with a scarcity in knowledge in health and in wealth. And in turn they give us knowledge. They then promote this knowledge as to say that go vegan and go eat turkey bacon. Well, if you process the pig to make it bacon, then now you process the turkey to make it bacon. Y'all get that? So a lot of things that are going on now is this big health crave, right? This big health boom that's going on, and everybody's running out trying to go get the greatest detox tea to make my stomach slim. I want to be slim. But who told you being skinny was healthy? Who told you because you walking around here with a flat stomach that you are A1 healthy? It's a misnomer, man. Don't get it twisted. It's another deception. It's a deception. So everybody's walking around here with no tummies, eating, looking like Roger the Rabbit, got a carrot in your mouth every 5 minutes. But does that mean you're actually healthy? Because you took a detox tea that made your stomach little, and you're eating genetically modified organisms, and you think after taking a fake tea and after eating fake foods that you are actually healthy because you are walking around here at a fake 100 pounds? Come on, man. This is why detoxifying our systems is truly the first aid kit. And this is why we took time. All of these health practitioners out here, all of these health food stores, all this information out here. Hey, man, we could have just been just like everybody else, provide you the Star West Botanicals and provide you with, and I'm not ratting on Star West Botanicals. They have quality herbs, but are they really quality? Are they really organic? Are they really truly natural? And do they really hold the amount of nutrients and minerals that you need in order to be healthy? Be healthy. So you have to study herbs. And you got to really delve into the understanding and the knowledge of what herbs is and what do the herbs do, what kind of qualities the herbs have, what kind of properties do the herbs have, what kind of active and inactive ingredients that are in these herbs, and are these all of these aspects of the herb, are they conducive to me and in my situation, in my condition, or for my health going forward or in the present? How does this work? Right? How does this work? But one thing you got to really understand is that for most part, herbs do not have any um, bad side effects. So you're not walking into this situation having to kill Peter to pay Paul. We're not going to damage your liver to keep your kidneys, and we're not going to damage your kidneys to keep your colon. That's the first thing you need to understand about herbs and the detoxifying of herbal teas is that they don't have the side effects that pills may have. Okay. The second thing is that we need to understand that how we are getting toxins. Toxins come at us from every walk and angle of life. The first way we get toxins is just by what we just talked about, and that's your foods. Your foods have majority of your toxins. Secondly, you get the toxins from your water. We all know that the tap water got all kind of fluoride and lead and all kinds of stuff in it. When we're talking about, and this is not one of them, but when you're talking about your deodorants, deodorant has aluminum in it, right? Why would you want to rub aluminum under your arms? Why would you want, fluoride that is supposed to be toxic to the body? Why is this all in us like this, man? Why are they putting these ingredients in our stuff? Why do I have to brush my teeth with poison? to make them white when the reality of it is, if you do the study, your spit, saliva, has all the ingredients that it needs in it to do the cleansing of your teeth in the natural format, in the natural way. Your spit has all the things that you need already to do a proper cleansing or to strengthen the enamel. You know what I mean? So it's not that you need that to do that, man. But again, we've been duped into believing that. So the third thing is that we talking about food, we got water out there, and now we want to talk about the environment. Yes, the environment has toxins with all of the chemtrails going on and with all of the air pollution and this, that, and the third that is out here. Our skin is the biggest organ on our bodies, and it actually is a filtration system in itself. So just like an AC that blows and it gets air from outside that blows through a filter and brings it in, and that filter is there to capture all of the particles so that you can get most of the air is just air, it's dust free, right? And so that's no different than your skin. Your skin is fighting off every day all of the toxins that is embattling just being out in the atmosphere. So as you eat, you're getting toxins. As you drink your water, you're getting toxins. And just by sheer living out here in the same time and space in this particular modern day life, you are getting toxins from the environment. From the environment. What is another place we're getting, you know, toxins at, right? So we talked about food, water, our skin, and we can also get toxins from our thoughts, our mind, our brain, right? Can be toxic, negative thoughts, uh, mental breakdowns, and mental disorders can definitely bring about a a toxic mentality, and that still is residual from the actual physical toxicity that we are involved in on a everyday basis. Give me a second here. I'm gonna try to look this thing up real quick to give you uh, some more information here. Let's see. Let's go to. So that's why we need to understand. You know, a lot of people, a lot of times, they try to get us to just come on down here and take the pill. You know, come on down and take the pill. I give you some pills for blood pressure. But why do you need pills for blood pressure? Right? Your body is 75% water. If you control the balance of the water in your body, then you control the balance of the pressure of your blood pressure in your body. Well, when they give you blood pressure pills, what does it do? It messes with the water balance in your body. So you see how you're taking something for something, but it's actually messing up something else. So now when a person is on blood pressure medicine, they're having water weight issues, whether they feet swell or whether they ankles swell or whether they knees swell or whether they wrists swell or whether they hands swell. You know why? Because you have an imbalance in fluids because you're taking something that is manipulating the fluids in your body. It's your blood pressure pills. Now, I'm not saying don't take your blood pressure pills. What I am saying is that you need to learn your body. You need to learn your body. That's why they're tricking us because we have not learned our body. And you got to learn the body. You just got to. When you're talking about your kidneys, when you're talking about the liver, and you're talking about the colon, when you're talking about your lymphatic system, right? And when you're talking about your skin, we have to have a detox that meticulously gets to every one of these areas. And what is happening is with the big grand old lie of what they got the healthy lie right now. You can get healthy. All you need to do is slim down and lose weight and you'll be healthy. And so everybody's running for the losing weight and all of this, that, and the third, and they're not really healthy. Give me one person who is 100 pounds that has lived past 122 years old. That lady in France is still the oldest person ever recorded at 122. So it doesn't matter how small you is, you're not living longer than most of us. you're not circumventing death. So then why are you talking about slim or weight loss is healthy? Weight loss is not considered being healthy. It is conducive to promoting health, but it's not the end all be all. It's not the signature of health. And we need to recalculate and reformat our brains to understand what is actually health and how do we get to a healthy point. And that comes from detoxifying the organs in your body. So now what does this have to do with Leafofvitalessentials? Well, I'm glad you asked. We went into the closet and we began to learn. And we did not want to create something that had already been in existence and that had already proven to no avail to the human race of people. We already see that if there was something out here that could really be the holy grail of health, then it would that person, that company would already be known and we would already be flooding that particular market, right? So we had to try to understand what's missing. What's missing? Well, they sell loose leaf tea and not understanding the parts of a plant, then you understand that the leaf is the least amount of minerals and vitamins of that plant. The root and the bark carry more minerals. So when you're drinking a detoxifying tea or herbal tea or anybody giving you anything talking about it's medicinal and herbal, you need to have it come from the root at least. Don't just give me no leaf tea. Don't just give me no leaf tea talking about that's gonna help me. And that's the misnomer. That's the re-education. That's the process of re-educating. I want you to get out of believing everything that they're giving you. Research your food. Look on the labels on your food. The bottom line, man, research your food, right? So we get up every day and we got to eat, we got to drink, we got to go to work, we have to use our minds, and we have to do all of these different things. So you can't run away from toxins. Okay, let me just get that clear. There is no running away from toxins. All right, you cannot alleviate toxins being in life, period. But what you can do is reduce the amount of toxins that you take on per se physically in your physical body. In your physical body. I think what we have done is we've gotten to a point where we allow a third party entity to just hope that they help us in our health and in our finances. But a lot of this is going to be on you, the individual, the person. You're going to have to go out and get the right products, and you're going to have to go out and build the type of life that you want. It's not going to come from the sky. So we have to do the leg work. And what is the leg work? The leg work is learning and researching, right? What actual herbs bring about detoxifying the liver, the kidney, the colon, the gallbladder, the skin, and everything else that is a filter for the body, right? So you have to know those things. So one big great detox. I mean, I'm gonna give you a list of herbs for you to detox. So, but I also too kind of expound on a few just to let you know that we have certain things in our teas, right? And this is why our tea was formulated in the way that it was formulated. So, some of the herbs that are very good to detox the body naturally is you're gonna always hear about dandelion root. Okay, dandelion root, baldo, elderberry, sarsaparilla, chicory, turmeric is very good. Hey, what's going on, girl? uh, Milk thistle, stinging nettle, peppermint, parsley, cleavers, um, sassafras, goldenrod, Oregon grape, cypress oil, burdock root, alfalfa, the black walnut leaf, wormwood, cranberry, just to name a simple few of them. Those are some of the herbs that you can take that will detoxify the body naturally. But here's the thing, one herb may do one or two particular organs. Dandelion root is good for the liver and the kidney. So just getting in dandelion root is a nice thing, but that's a root. So you got a good root there. But now you need to, for us, we like to formulate something that formulates a whole entire plant as far as properties are concerned, root, bark, and leaf, right? So you want to try to get things that are root, bark, and leaf, the trilogy within your particular detoxifying tea, right? So what we do is we get a root, something like dandelion root or ginger root, which is both we have in our detox tea. Both are good detoxifiers. Ginger is good for uh, 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 the intestinal stomach area and this, that, and the third, as well as, and so the toxins go through the intestines. So therefore, ginger root would be a great, great detoxifying herb or root. So dandelion root, ginger root, got the roots, even though we probably have some more stuff in. I think we got burdock root. So that's another one. But burdock root is on here. So now if you just go off this list right here, we have dandelion root, we have stinging nettle, we have burdock root, and we got black walnut. So out of this list, which is not even my list, it just comes straight off the internet. Out of this list, you have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 21 plants here that they just randomly gave out to say, hey, these are great detoxifying herbs. I got 4 to 21 in my tea. I have 4 of the strongest detoxifying herbs that you can get in my tea. Okay, 4 of them. So that lets you know that we're already accumulating and we're already formulating something that is addressing the major organs in your body. Now, my tea consists of 6 herbs. So the other 2 will probably go toward the skin and 1 toward lungs and this, that, and the third, because that's another filtration system, right? So we tried to give this holistic thing of where we gave you root, bark, and leaf, but all of these things have properties to address all of the organs that need to be addressed in your filtration system. Man, that's science to a T. So no longer do you have to believe the people of saying that they have a detox tea that is going to help you. And no longer do you have to only measure a detox tea based on weight loss, because weight loss is not an identifier of health, right? But I can guarantee you that drinking my tea will allow you to have more body performance than you've ever had before. Our tea is formulated to detoxify these organs, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to drink it or not, whether you want to purchase it or not. The tea works. The tea works. And then after we formulated the tea, we then put the tea in a process to know how long it would take to rejuvenate, to revitalize, and to reinvigorate these organs to where they are working at their optimal performance. And that's how we came up with the 21-day rejuvenation system. Understanding that it takes 21 days to put something in habit form. And if you are drinking the detox tea for 21 days, eating healthy, thinking healthy, living healthy, then what happens is you have now habitually transformed your body, your mind, your household, your lifestyle this way. You're not going to go back because you have just formed a habit. If I give you a 14-day detox, I didn't form a habit of healthy living. If I give you a 7-day detox, I did not formulate a habit in you of eating right. You're just solely trying to depend on this 7-day thing of juice or this 14-day of tea to be the holy grail of your health. And it's not. It's not. The body, the mind, and the spirit has to be conformed back into what is right and what is righteous for it. Just like it was conformed to be unnatural, it has to be conformed, tricked, or it has to be conformed under a consistency. You can't try to be healthy by drinking a 7-day juice, but then going back to unhealthy living. You can't be truly healthy by drinking a 14-day detox and then going back to unhealthy living. All of you who got cancer, all of you who got AIDS, all of you who got diabetes, all of you who got blood pressure issues, all of you who got osteoarthritis and all of these different things, listen to the sound of my voice. Detoxifying your body should have been your first aid. When the doctors told you this and when the doctors told you that, and when the doctors wanted to give you this and wanted to give you that, even the medications that we're getting from these doctors are not working. Why? Because you're so clogged up and you're blocked up and you're stocked up. And so even if I gave you something good, you couldn't digest it. You couldn't allow it to get through all of your body because it's so severely clogged by the toxins. You even got now where our bodies are turning on our own cells, and now we're getting autoimmune deficiencies because our bodies is saying, hey, you're foreign. How are you going to be foreign? You're in me. How am I foreign to me? The toxins are changing the molecular structure of our bodies. The toxins are changing the molecular structure of our mentalities. Healthy living is not just physical healing. It's a mental conformity. You have to change over. You got to transform your mind in order to get the freedom, in order to get the healing, in order to get the blessing that comes out of living natural and being natural and understanding life in its natural understanding. In order to get that blessing, it first has to be a health change in the mental. The mental health has to change. Once your mental health changes to being healthy, and then that is a indication that your spiritual health first had to turn the switch on. So when the spiritual health turned the switch on, it turned the mental health to go do that which the spirit is telling it to do. And now the benefactor of it all is your physical body. So detoxifying from the toxins of how we were engineered to think is your first challenge. Detoxify your mind. Detoxifying your mind and your mental health. And that comes from releasing yourself from the social engineering that we've been gravitating to. Stop believing the commercials and the images and start reading the labels. You know, stop just looking at pictures of skinny people, believing that that's healthy. So you got to start with detoxifying the mind and the spirit. Do I want to be healthy? Do I want to live long? And do I want to pass down that particular way of living to my children so that they can be blessed with not finances, but longevity? Longevity should be key. And therefore, detoxifying should be your first aid. So, with that being said and done, now you understand why it is important to detoxify as a first aid first. Once you get cleansed out, once you get cleansed, now go back and do a checkup. Don't just as soon as you get detox, pop a pill, but go, once you get cleansed, go and redo and run your numbers and see where you at then. You might not even need to take the medication. You might not even need to take the pill. Detoxifying might have done every aspect of what you needed done. So I encourage you then to go back and get your checkups after you do the detox. If there's still some things that need to be done, then you can move to the next step. What is the next step? Using essential oils as symptomatic treatments instead of the pill. I'm still not going to tell you just go on the pill quite yet. We always going to keep that as last resource, okay? So right now, you just detoxified your body. You just got cleansed. You just went and done your checkup. He said that, you know, there's still some little issues here and there, but for the most part, the detoxifying process did great. Now what you need to do is stay up on certain things to prevent a regression or going back. That is where the essential oils come in. Again, what does it have to do with Leafofvitalessentials? Essentials? Glad you asked. We did research in that area so that we can get the best organic herbs or oils, and we wanted to infuse them in with each other that will bring about, again, a particular formula or decoction that will attack more than one or two particular things, so that you're getting the total benefits, the total potency out of that which you need in order to keep the symptoms away. So our blends are made, again, they are formulated with different types of herbs that go into them to create a holistic, potent essential oil for asthma, for we got oils for everything. We got oils for blood pressure. We got oils for fibroids. We got oils for thyroid. We got oils for cancer. We got oils for diabetes. We got oils for everything. We got oils for hair growth. We got oils for cradle cap for babies. We got oils for skin. If you got skin irritation and skin issues, we got oils for that. We got oils for headache and migraines, and we got oils for joint pain and back pain and knee pain, and we got oil for feet pain and whatever you got going on. Leafofvitalessentials Essentials got it. But what I want you to understand is that we're just not another company, and I'm just not another business owner. But we put the time and effort and the research in it, and most importantly, the biggest ingredient that we put in our efforts in doing this and building this brand is love. I wouldn't be standing here doing this if I didn't love y'all. And if I, because of that love, did not want to see you walk in your fullness and in your wholeness. And if you never ever take anything away from this video or from Leafofvitalessentials Essentials and what they truly mean and what they're trying to put out here as a message or as a mission, is that if you don't have love, then you're just a tingling symbol, right? And so we wanted to make sure that our most important ingredient in bringing this to the customers and bringing this to our patients and bringing this to our brothers and sisters in the same time and space, we wanted to make sure that it was power packed with love. And our teas and our essential oils and our soaps and our scrubs that my wife makes so brilliantly in this kitchen right behind me here is all made out of love for you. And it doesn't matter what color you are, black, white, and it doesn't matter what region you're from, whether you're from Asia or whether you're from Australia or whether you're from America. If you are human, Leafofvitalessentials Essentials is made for you. Till next time, I love y'all. And there's nothing you can do about it. Continue to follow me, continue to support. If you like this video, hit like, share the video, hit the alert button so you can get all the notifications of the up and coming videos. Again, if you want to see the products, go to leafofvitalessentials.com. If you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, feel free to follow me, man. We're on social media everywhere. So Leafofvitalessentials Facebook, and we also have a shop on there where you can go shop straight from the Facebook. And we're also Leafofvitalessentials Instagram page. So we're out here, but we're out here in the name of love, and I wouldn't want it any way else. Okay, Leafofvitalessentials, detoxify your body today. Peace.